was Michael Decter, who negotiated the social contract 20 years ago for then Premier Bob Rae, and Doug Lill, former Toronto School Board trustee and the editor of the Little Education Report.
And you've got a man who was elected to govern our province, democratic election, maybe unelected. You would hope he would, I wouldn't, but and you've got him compared to a man who was a dictator of a fascist state.
From the perspective of unions, from the perspective of workers, collective bargaining is at the same level as freedom of speech and free democratic elections. It's at the same level. You take it away, you're a totalitarian. It's totalitarian legislation. We have a collective bargaining system. The government knew they could not get what they wanted, zero, out of free collective bargaining. They could not even get it out of arbitration. They had to have zero. So they canceled contracts that were freely negotiated. When we do that in business, like we did with the airport a few years ago, people go to court. This is going to be settled in the Supreme Court, whether they had the right to do this or not. In British Columbia, they were told, no, I'm sorry, government, you don't have the right to do that, even if you have a majority
Different
on this, and say this is not constitutional and it's against civil liberties.
Yes.
That's my point.
Local QP 4222. Freely bargain with our employer. Our fight is not with the employer. Our fight is with McGuinty and the Liberals in Toronto. All the control over collective agreements into the hands of one person. In a country where I have the right to do lots of things that I want to. I have the right to associate with anybody I feel like. I have the right, guaranteed under the Charter of Rights, to freely negotiate a collective agreement. Yeah, it's gone. Sorry. Shame on McGuinty. This is a monumental, unheard of attack on democratic rights. We've heard it before. It's shameful. And growing up in this province, I look forward to a wonderful future for me, for my children, for my grandchildren, and now, unfortunately, I fear for them. I have no idea what my little grandchildren are going to face. If this is what we face, this is the top of a very slippery slope. Shame on McGuinty.